Mastering the art of cross-examination in English debates. Hello everyone, and welcome to our latest English language learning video. Today, we'll be focusing on one of the most dynamic aspects of debating, cross-examination techniques. This is where you challenge the other team's argument and look for weaknesses. We'll discuss and dissect examples of effective cross-examinations to help you strengthen your debating skills. Let's jump right in. Cross-examination is the process of questioning opponents during a debate to challenge their claims and arguments. The main objective is to find contradictions, exaggerations, or unsupported statements that can be used to weaken the opponent's stand. Remember, your delivery, use of language, and strategy play a crucial role in making your cross-examination effective. In cross-examination, the key is to ask open-ended questions. These are questions that can't be answered with just a yes or no. Instead, they invite the speaker to explain or elaborate on their points. Here's an example. If your opponent argues that social media negatively affects teenagers' mental health, instead of asking, "Do you think social media is harmful to all teenagers?" which can be answered with a simple yes or no, you could ask, "Can you elaborate on the ways in which social media negatively impacts the mental health of teenagers?" This puts pressure on your opponent to provide detailed evidence or arguments and gives you more material to challenge. One effective cross-examination technique is challenging the assumptions underlying your opponent's arguments. This means looking for beliefs or ideas that your opponent has taken for granted and questioning them. For example, if your opponent argues, "We need stricter immigration laws to prevent crime," they are assuming a direct link between immigration and crime. Your cross-examination could challenge this assumption by asking, "Can you provide evidence showing that stricter immigration laws would lead to a significant decrease in crime rates?" Another effective technique is to highlight contradictions or inconsistencies in your opponent's arguments. If you can show that your opponent is contradicting themselves or making inconsistent claims, it can greatly undermine their credibility. For instance, if your opponent asserts that climate change is a natural occurrence and has nothing to do with human activity, but later mentions, the excessive burning of fossil fuels is exacerbating global warming, you could point out this contradiction in your cross-examination. Earlier, you mentioned that climate change is a natural occurrence, but now you're suggesting that human activity, specifically the burning of fossil fuels, is exacerbating it. Can you clarify your stance? Cross-examination is a powerful tool in debates, and mastering it can significantly enhance your debating skills. Remember, the aim is not just to question, but to question strategically, using techniques like open-ended questions, challenging assumptions, and exposing contradictions. We hope this video has given you valuable insights into effective cross-examination. Keep practicing, and you'll soon be a pro at challenging and dissecting arguments. Until next time, keep learning and happy debating.